Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Brickgeneral here, back with another video, and today, guys, I got a bit of a gaming video for you guys. So basically, if you guys haven't noticed, we have been getting a lot of subscribers recently, and that's mostly recent due to, like, the Karen videos, but I wanted to make sure that I still uploaded gaming videos, since a lot of my most loyal subscribers are from gaming videos, and that's how I got, like, my first 3,000 subscribers. So, I'm going to keep uploading some gaming videos for those of you that like gaming videos, but I'm also going to keep uploading the Karen videos for people that like Karen videos, and eventually, guys, at some point, I'm going to try and bridge the two somehow. Still haven't figured that out yet, but right now, we'll just keep doing the separate videos, and for people that like just gaming, can just stick around for just gaming. People like Karens can stick around for Karens, and if you guys like both, stick around for both. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Xbox Series X event that happened, I believe, yesterday. Honestly, guys, it was nuts for me. I really enjoyed it. I was actually pretty set on getting the PS5. Now, this was mainly for recording features, and I saw a couple games on the PS5 at the reveal that looked pretty interesting, but the main reason why I wanted to get the PS5, as I said, was for its recording features. It's a lot easier to record and stuff like that, but I just decided, I just get Elgato. I don't want the recording feature to determine what video game console I'm going to get, because I feel like the actual experience matters more. So, if you guys didn't know, the PS5 event happened recently as well. It was pretty good. I watched some highlights of it. I thought there had a few pretty good games, like Spider-Man, definitely one of the highlights. Horizon, those are some pretty good games, but I guys am a Xbox guy. If you guys don't know, I had the 360, and right now I'm using the One S, and I thoroughly enjoyed both. Now, the one thing about Xbox, guys, is the main reason why I take Xbox over PlayStation is Halo. So if you guys don't know, Halo, actually, if you don't know Halo, I don't know what you're doing, but Halo is basically like the best multiplayer game of all time. And if you disagree with that, I don't know what you're like. I don't know what you're thinking, but it basically is, and it's definitely the best first-person shooter, of course, as well. That definitely showed in yesterday when they showed the event. Now, I do want to point something out, guys. I did notice that the graphics for Halo, as everyone was saying on Twitter, were really trash. The graphics did not look that good at all, but I am going to give a little bit of defense to Xbox. I'm going to say I think they're still in like alpha testing. They ran it on a PC, whatever. I still think the graphics is not something that they were looking to show off as much as like that should have been. Something they want to show off to, like, that's eye-catching, how good the game looks. I think, guys, they were more focused on earlier, working on the story and stuff like that, and basically getting like the fundamentals of the game together, which to an extent is more important than the graphics, because if you have a great game and the graphics aren't that good, it's fine. And plus, I still think they still have tons of times to basically refine the graphics, and refining graphics is something that people do in every game. Refining the story is something you have to do differently for each game. So I think it's a lot easier to refine the graphics than refine the fundamentals of a game. So I thought the gameplay looked really good for Halo. I personally have not played much Halo myself, but I thought the grappling hook looked really cool. I thought all the stuff looked really cool with like the guns, although there wasn't that much like actual like gameplay. It was very short, but I still think it was actually really cool. Especially the one thing I did have to point out was the Brute looked really ugly, as everyone was memeing, but besides that, guys, I think Halo looked really cool, and I'm definitely going to get that probably with Game Pass. Additionally, guys, there were a bunch of other games. I think one of the main reasons why Xbox event was so good was because there were just so many games. Like, there was, I think, 22 games that they just revealed, which is absolutely insane. 22 games at an event, and almost all of them looked really cool. Now, I'm going to talk about some of my favorites. So, Ori, obviously, I haven't played much of Ori, but I'm probably going to be playing it once I get my Series X. It looks like a really cool game that you can just, like, chill and just play. It seems like one of those games that's, like, not usually what I normally play. I usually play more competitive, like, shooter games, and honestly, I need a break from those games just to play something that's more chill, and I feel like that'd probably be better anyway. And there's a bunch of great reviews for that already, and that's also coming for Xbox. Another game, guys, is Stalker 2. I am super excited for Stalker 2. That trailer looked nuts, guys. I thought the graphics looked pretty good, and also it was I liked the vibe for that game. It looked pretty insane. I'm very excited for that one, and overall, it looked really cool. Additionally, guys, I saw Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. That looked pretty cool as well. They had a lot of shooter games, which is honestly really happy to me because I am a big fan of shooter games. So that game also looked pretty cool, and I mean, there's not much to say. Like, the stuff looked pretty cool. The graphics, I think, were a little bit loose, like not that good compared to what I think they could have done for most of these games, but I think, as I said, I think they're working on the actual fundamentals of the game before they fix the graphics after that, even though they probably should have done graphics just to catch everyone's eyes. Just so you guys, the Tetris one, I thought that was pretty funny because they got Tetris up in there, and I think that's just a fun game they could just add on just to say on their list, like, yeah, we got Tetris, which is fine, honestly. I don't have a problem with it. I probably won't play it, but whatever. Now, guys, one thing people are very excited for is Fable. Now, Fable was really cool. I'm very happy that they brought it, and it was honestly a great idea how they did it at the end. They basically said they have one more thing to say, and then they showed like the Fable trailer. I thought that also looked really cool. It's definitely gonna play that when I get it. Now, the last game I want to talk about, guys, is Crossfire. So, Crossfire they showed, and Crossfire was another shooter game. Now, this game looked insane, guys. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it basically looked like a mix of, like, COD and, like, Crysis. It was literally insane. Now, the one thing I'm kind of mad about is the single player is not going to be on Game Pass, which I'm gonna talk about Game Pass in just a second, but Crossfire did look really cool. Like, the gameplay looked insane. The trailer, it had a really cool vibe to it. It looked really insane. Like, I really liked the music and everything, and the gameplay looked insane. Like, what they were doing with the knives and all that stuff, it looked really cool to me. It's definitely a game that got me hyped, and there's a lot of games that got me hyped. There's a lot of games here that caters to a lot of people. Now, guys, I did say that was the last game I'm going to mention, but I just realized I didn't talk about Forza. Forza looked nuts, guys. It was all in-engine, and honestly, guys, when I think of racing games, I only think of two things: mechanics and how it looks, and they nailed the graphics. It looks great, and you already know Forza is going to have some great mechanics since they are a really good racing game. So I'm sure that's going to be a great game you can just play just to chill sometimes. I also do love that game as well. So now, guys, I'm going to talk about why I'm going to be basically going for the Xbox. So the main thing is, guys, is Game Pass. So I made a video like before talking about why I think Game Pass is not worth it. Basically that you're paying $180 a year to basically get all these games when you're really not going to be playing that much. You could just get 3 AAAs, which to an extent, like, is true, but like I realized that you can play more than 3 AAA games a year. Like, I was looking at these games, and more than the ones I mentioned, I'm sure I'm going to try out some of the other games as well, because they're just sitting there. Why wouldn't you try them out? And definitely that is going to be the main reason. For $15 a month, I can get gold and this. Like, are you serious? Why would I want to go out, get a PlayStation 5, which will likely be more expensive than the Xbox, then have to pay full price for each of the AAA games, when I could be just paying $15 a month to get every single one of these games on top of like 300 other games? Literally, it's a no-brainer to me. Like, I don't understand how people can take them, unless you're really into the games that PS5 is going, which I understand because they have some really good games. I think if you like to play different games, this is definitely worth it. Like, there's just so much different stuff for everyone. It just looks insane. Like, I thought it was awesome. And that is really the main reason why I'm going to be going for the Xbox over the PlayStation. And yeah, that's really it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Leave your opinions in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.